Doubt was not the end of his faith. Doubt was the beginning of it. Hey y'all, welcome back to the vlog. It is day 19 of VLOGust, and you know what? I asked this question yesterday. So here is my question of the day. You might say this is a little softball, if you will, that you and I can actually dive into this question with relative ease. So you ready? Here it is. What did you preach about today? And what is one takeaway for those of us who didn't attend your service? So it is, of course, Sunday. I am getting ready to preach, and man, it's going to be a good one today because today I'm actually going to be discussing spiritual doubts. So oftentimes when it comes to doubts, I think we believe that if you have a doubt, you can have no faith, and that's not really what I see in Scripture. Instead, I see doubt as a starting place for faith. And I suppose if I were to title this morning's message, it would be, Why Do We Doubt? Now, here's the thing. Of course they had thought they saw a ghost. Of course that's what they thought. Why? Because many of them had seen Jesus dead. Really dead. Not just like in The Princess Bride where he's mostly dead. No, dead. It was the 11 disciples at this point. Thomas was not there with them. They all get to stick their fingers in his hands. They all get to put their hands in his side. Thomas didn't get to. They saw him and then questioned it. Thomas didn't even get to see him when he questions it. We don't say that it was doubting John. We don't say that it was doubting Peter. We don't say that it was doubting Matthew. And yet they still didn't believe it was Jesus. They thought it was a ghost. What's the difference between them and Thomas? Jesus gave Thomas exactly what he needed to defeat his doubts. He didn't tell him, Thomas, go in the corner, you're in timeout, shame on you for doubting me. Jesus responds to doubts and he's like, I get that you have doubts. I want to help you beyond those doubts. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna meet you right where you're at, where your level of faith is. See, doubt is not the end of real faith, but it's often the beginning of real faith. For Thomas, this was the beginning for him. And for me, I would rather think about Thomas as faithful Thomas instead of doubting Thomas. Now I'm in this place where I see doubts not being the ending of somebody's faith, but rather being a starting place for great faith. If we will press into God and allow Him to take us through it. Alright guys, now before you take off too far, make sure you head over to Jared's channel. I know I'm heading over there here in just a second because I want to see what it was that they did yesterday at church and see if there was something that I can get out of it. That's what we got for you. Now, until tomorrow, I just want you all to stay blessed, enjoy God's best, and have a great day. It's always so heavy.